I'm Gopinath Baidu, Head of Self-Service Practice at Servia. We are based out of Chennai, India. In the next few minutes, I will walk you through the Team Ideate's application suite for IP telephony. This application is developed by a team of 3 members, including myself.
Hi, I am Suresh, Technical Architect, responsible for designing and developing the application suite.
Hi, I am Kokila, Application Consultant, responsible for development of the application.
Here is the list of features that we developed. IP Softlock to lock the dial pad of the phone, Phone Test to automate the phone testing process, proactive monitoring of event T1 components and phone devices, enable the voice gateway to act as an announcement board, load test tool to test the gateway and applications. Before we take a closer look at the application, let's look at the typical contact center architecture and critical components involved in the application suite design. T1 E1 lines are terminated on the voice gateway. Voice gateway is used to convert TDM signal to IP signals, provide VXML browser functionality, and the application extension platform sits on top of it. Communication manager provides call control, call routing functionality, and monitors the phones that are registered to it. Cisco phones are used by the agents to make call or receive calls in the contact center. Open source technologies like Tomcat acts as a web server running on AXP, JTAPI, Java Telephony API, VoiceXML scripts, SIPI, SIP-based load generator tool, and Java is used as a programming language to develop the application. This is the unified web-based administration screen to manage all the features. Now, let me walk you through the features one by one. IP Softlock is used to block the dial pad of a phone. In a contact center, agents are supposed to make calls using only the desktop soft phones, by which all calls made are recorded and monitored. However, in our experience, we see that agents are still able to make calls from the hard phones without logging into their desktop. These calls are not recorded. Consequently, the supervisor does not get any information on those calls. This feature automates the complete phone testing process and provides status accordingly. Let's go over the process flow. Administrator can test phone features from the web browser itself. Request goes to the AXP, which instructs the communication manager to make test calls between phones registered. It tests make call, answer call, transfer call, and conference call features of the phones and sends the result back to the browser. The browser shows the status based on the result received for each of the phone. Let me demonstrate the phone testing process. The request is sent. You can see that even slot 1/1 is up and 1/0 is down. Let me pull out the cable now. You can see that even slot 1/1 status changes to down. Consequently, an email alert based on the failure is sent. One of the favorite feature is announcement board functionality on the voice gateway. In the current scenario, this requires an external IVR platform, which means additional investment in hardware, software, and licenses. With this feature, the gateway is enabled to act as an announcement board and can perform functionalities like playing a greeting, holiday or promotional messages, or offer basic self-service and route the call to the right agent skill group. Here is the process flow. Call lands on the voice gateway. The voice XML script that we developed is executed. This plays the greetings and various menu options to the customer. Call flow functionality is in voice XML script and the prompts are stored in the gateway itself. Based on the menu selected, the application transfers the call to the right agent skill group configured. So, you may ask, what are the solution benefits we gain from these features? A unified web-based tool to manage all the powerful features where the customer has complete control over the system. Reduction in cost by blocking unauthorized calls, which in turn increases productivity and utilization, which ultimately leads to customer delight. Reduction in maintenance and operating costs through quicker deployment, automation, and proactive monitoring system. The need for an external vendor, additional hardware and software is now eliminated. Proactive monitoring and notification ensures very high uptime. Customer can himself run the load test now for any enhancement and planning. With all these features, customer can see the router as a smart router.